Coexist is the second album from the XX, who are with us here today. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
No worries, thank you.
Welcome to the show. It's been quite a while. Obviously, everybody's been on pins and needles for this album, and it continues the long story of the XX, I believe.
It's nice to have kind of a sound that people can recognise, because it actually means you can experiment more with it and still sound like you.
It's pretty cathartic, you know. It was cheap therapy, I suppose. Making this album, it was nice. It was like genuine venting. It was a release. It was good to do, and that was something new for me, because I've always been working off thoughts of mine, but never experiences. So yeah, it's been good. But I think me and Romy have done a bit of a reverse. I'll let her say, but
yeah.
Well, I didn't realise, but on the first album, I was writing it from experience and kind of treating it like a diary, and Oliver was writing more from expectations and sort of from observation. And on this album, the new one, I've written a little bit more from observation and as well as writing from my own experiences, and Oliver's been writing from his own experiences. So we've kind of changed and grown, and Oliver and I have been writing a bit more together as well, which is something that we hadn't done on the first album. On the first album, we just wrote our separate parts and kind of pieced them together a bit like a collage. And on this one, we were sort of in a room, sat down. It was quite a nice development.
Shadow, it is more than I thought could exist. You move through the room like breathing.
The live shows are also an extension of your aura, so to speak. This time around, there's more visuals. When you were creating the music, was that something you already had in mind? Like, wow, this would be great to go along with some, lasers or whatever you're going to be introducing?
Not lasers. I mean, I think we were fans of lasers, but I think with the music, a lot of it was written with like, oh, this will be great live, this is going to be fun live, and having had so much experience sort of just playing so many shows since writing the first album, I think that was something that we were really very passionate about, is that this needs to be playable live, and that's kind of what shapes the sound. It is more simple because we don't want to overcomplicate things with, we don't want to bring in other musicians and things like that, so it has to be simple.
I think something for me and Romy that we love the idea of is writing pop songs for other people as well. Sometimes you can write something that you can really enjoy, but maybe not think, you maybe don't want it to come from your own voice.
Right.
And the idea of that and the idea of working on that as a band is really appealing. Me and Romy love pop music, so does Jamie. It's
right.
As a band, we've gone to a few Lady Gaga concerts, we've gone to a few Beyonce concerts,
Yeah.
and a few Rihanna. It's something we just enjoy.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard to distinguish the difference between something you just love listening to and an influence, because we never set out making a song thinking, oh, this is influenced by this person. I just say it's something we really enjoy.
Well, I find it refreshing. You guys are definitely a lot different than what's out there today, and really enjoy it. Continued success. Congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
Coexist,
Cheers.
the latest album from the XX, and you are watching B-Sides. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Needs to be closer.